to a couple of Tigers. Just a bit too much on the kick for Simmons. But there to mop up his Cousins. To Bowden. Looks for Revolt. Couldn't find him.
Good spoil.
Yep, by Jamison.
Now, there's a stoppage in play. Immediately, Richo bolts forward. And you need an athlete to play on Richo, even though he's the oldest player in the game at 34. Jared Waite is a good selection.
Good hands by Judd to Johnson. That wasn't a great handball. Bowers in there. Did well to get it back to Judd. Handball. Oh, run down. Advantage paid. Schultz kicks Slews off the side of the boot. And it misses a couple of players there, but there's a whistle on play. That's perhaps a lucky little free kick there to the Blues going to Robinson. He's got the free kick at half back. Off to Thornton. Looking for Gibbs. Doing the running was Houlihan. Kicks to Cruiser. He's got the set.
Matty Cruiser needed to take that one, Luke. I thought he let himself down a bit in the middle of the ground when a kick came his way. A little bit of ducking of the head, I thought, which I've never seen before, but he certainly stood firm there. When he dropped that mark, about 3 or 4 minutes back, he was taken from the field and probably given a word of encouragement, and he's back on now.
Kick from Houlihan was absolutely superb. It was weighted beautifully for him, and he took it well.
Ryan Houlihan, in a better team, will be a really good player.
And Cruiser kicks Carlton 6.
Mongrels off the boot, but they go straight. One was John Nichols and the other was Stephen Kernahan.
Okay. Peter Hudson wasn't bad at those for Hawthorn either, was he? Newman gives it to Bowden. Betts coming out hard and now pressures Rains. Bowden, Betts has got him as well. But Rains receives. He can set it up now. Took a while. And the kick, not great.
Play on.
Gave Scotland plenty of time to set himself up. He gets to Thornton, who's been very good back there. Running into trouble, Johnson. Richo, no free kick. Cousins there with a chance. Can't break. Well wrapped up by Jamison. Ball up.
Great second effort from Matthew Richardson. Again, the kick that came in from Rains was really to his disadvantage. And have a look at the second effort and chase. And the tackle was great.
No prior opportunity, so the fact that the handball attempt wasn't legitimate was good enough in that there was an attempt. Simpson on his non-preferred side here sits it, and pretty well too for Wiggins.
He's good overhead, Tim, is Wiggins. That's his strength.
Very brave. Cloak has a call from Garlett, who looks dangerous. What can he do from here? Outside 50. Cruiser is there. He shepherded it. And it went through on the wrong side. So another behind. The Blues by 18 points, and they've found a good one here in Garlett.
It's Carlton by 3 goals. As Delidio prepares to do the kicking in. Oh, another shocker from the Tigers. Delidio missed the target again. Jackson's under the pump. Good tackle by Favola. And those sort of mistakes at this level are just unforgivable.
Yeah, and it's been a trademark for them, Quarters, for a couple of seasons now, with skill errors at crucial stages. They've fumbled a fair bit also in this first quarter. It's been some of their experienced players. Joel Bowden, Brett Delidio had a fumble earlier on. Very costly.
Free kick against Jacobs for a push in the back.
And young Jacobs has to make sure he doesn't get caught behind at these boundary throw-ins, because experienced ruckman will prop on him and he'll push him in the back like that.
Also a big opportunity for Troy Simmons. With a young lad, he's 110 kilos. He should be running him off his feet, Troy Simmons, trying to push forward, trying to get on the scoreboard for Richmond.
Bowden looks for Revolt. That's a good grab. Scrubby old left foot kick. It's a hard one for the forwards. Schultz is there. Thornton stripped of the football. Foley's there. Good tackle by Hadley.
Cousins 4 possessions, Judd 5. All up towards half forward for Richmond. Jacobs, the first gamer against Simmons, almost a veteran. Jacobs, a good win there to Houlihan. Quick to Simpson. Again with the right foot out wide, and again he finds Wiggins. who completed the mark just before rolling over the line. And he has Houlihan storming forward for him, but it's gone out on the full. You can see it written on Ryan Houlihan's face. Tuck's ball for the Tigers.
And Shane Tuck had a terrific second half to the season last year. Won a lot of hard ball, contested possessions. That's probably one of his weaknesses, is the high kick.
Runner-up in the best and fairest last year, Shane Tuck. Hasn't missed a game in 4 years, Rob.
He's really durable. He's tough. He's courageous. A lot of traits of his father.
On the throw-in is Richardson. To Newman. That's an interesting effort from young Brown. Now Wiggins with strength to Waite. Not a lot on offer here. Weaves his way through the pack and kicks into the pocket to Favola. It wasn't a bad kick. Favola wants the free and he's got it. For a chopping of the arms.
Just about to say that Luke McGuan's actually started really well on Fev. He hasn't given him a lot of space. He's played in front. Been with him every step of the way. But unfortunately for him, he's given away a free kick now.
We know how good he is with his set shots, Brendan Favola. One of the best kicks
20 seconds gone,
in the competition. And unusual way he holds the footy, but it's effective. Anyone can thread this one home, it's Favola. And he does it with ease. Magnificent kick.
And interesting, Carlton have put Chris Judd to the goal square and not giving him a rest on the bench. He'll get his rest down there deep forward.
Clean knock to Jacobs, but not quite finding the man he wanted.
I reckon we'll see more of that, Luke. I've already heard Mark Thompson, Geelong's coach, say that Gary Ablett, instead of being benched, will go deep forward.
It's a great move, isn't it? If you can keep your best players out on the park, why not do it? Judd one-on-one in the goal square, Gary Ablett one-on-one in the goal square. It's as dangerous as anyone in the game.
It's actually just what they used to do in your era, Rob.
Yes.
Go forward and have a rest. Now here's Waite for the Blues. And they're dangerous again. They have 7 already. They might have 8 here. They do. Jared Waite done a couple of brilliant things in the last couple of minutes. Carlton have kicked 8 goals in the opening quarter. Waite is the first multiple goal kicker.
And in the last 15 minutes, Carlton have doubled Richmond's possession count.
Well, it's a huge period of the game coming up now for Richmond. They're 30 points down in the first quarter. They've had some skill errors and some turnovers. Carlton have played fantastically well, but this centre bounce is massive in the context of the game. They need to get their hands on it. They need to win a footy out of the middle. And Brendan Favola in the goal square, another great shepherd. If you watch this ball come in, fantastic play. He just cleared the path and made sure McGuan couldn't get near it. So his effort has been superb. Carlton have been great.
And Ben Cousins in picture, lining up at half forward.
Play on, that's a good knock.
There is Cousins. Read it nicely. Got it over to Brown. Kicks one to half forward. Morton's got a couple of goals. Tigers fans scream for the free kick. None forthcoming. Picked up by Johnson. Nice little kick over to Simpson. On that left boot, he goes along the line, but puts it out of bounds on the full.
Simpson finally gets on his left boot, Tim, and he puts it out of bounds.
The free kick to be taken by Rains.
Ben Cousins just copped a shirt front from Fev there. A little bit off the ball. Nothing untoward in it, but just Fev going on with it a bit. Here it is off the screen. You can see, in fact, it was Cameron Cloak. And
that's pretty solid, Luke.
Yeah, probably a bit more in it than I first thought, and a fair way off the footy.
Just welcoming back to the big time. Picked up by Gibbs. Nice kick from a standing start to Favola. Famed for another free kick. Great hands. Ball kick towards goal by Cloak. It's bouncing. It's bouncing. It's not going to make it. McGuan looks like he's run out of puff there.
But quarters, it just shows the value of Chris Judd playing deep in that forward line. Created a goal opportunity there.
I interviewed Nick Stevens at a lunch.
There's that bump again.
Yesterday, and I asked him, did Carlton share the public goodwill towards Ben Cousins on return? His answer was, you got to be kidding. I think it was reflected there.
Rains to Moore. Tigers under pressure in the opening quarter of season 2009. Rains again. Tigers trying to run it out of defence. Good stuff from the Blues to keep it in their forward line. They forced a turnover. Houlihan usually uses it well. Weighs up the options. Kicks to a contest. Cloak from the side almost.